Hey guys, welcome to Rain King Recording. Thanks for checking us out. I wanted to do a video about coming to Nashville if you're an artist, and the mistakes people make when they're trying to get into this business, and a couple things you can do to avoid that and help give yourself a better chance of success when you're coming into the recording industry, if you're coming in as an artist. There's three big mistakes that I think most people make. Number one, they dive in head first. Imagine that you want to be a race car driver. You've never done it before, or you've done it on a smaller scale in a hometown, and you want to be in, the Indy 500. You can't just jump into that car and go. When you move here to Nashville, you are coming into town with the best of the best. There's nobody better. Hey guys, welcome to Rain King Recording. Thanks for checking us out. Today I wanted to do a video talking about how... Hey guys, welcome to Rain King Recording. Thanks for checking us out. I wanted to do a video today about the mistakes people make when they're coming to Nashville, to become a recording artist or a band or something like that. In my opinion, there's three big mistakes that people make. Hey guys, welcome to Rain King Recording. Thanks for checking us out. I wanted to do a video today about how to approach coming to Nashville to pursue a music career. Whether you're an artist or a band, or want to be a songwriter or whatever. There's a couple mistakes that people make when they come here that kind of get them into a little bit of trouble in the beginning, and hopefully by doing this video I can help you guys avoid some of the mistakes that a lot of people I know have made, and it's hindered their success. There are three big mistakes in my opinion. There's probably a lot more than that, but I'm going to focus in on three. Number one, people dive in head first. I can't tell you how many times I get people calling me saying, hey, I'm moving to Nashville and I need to record my EP so I can become successful and do what I need to do. There's a lot of people out there telling people to do that, but it's not the right way to approach it. Imagine if you wanted to be a race car driver. You might be driving race cars at home on some kind of smaller track, and now all of a sudden you want to go race in the Indy 500. You couldn't just jump into an Indy car and do it. Nashville is the Indy 500. There's so much competition here. The best of the best exist here, and if you dive in head first, you're going to find yourself in a situation that you really don't understand, that you don't have the foundation of knowledge you need, and you don't really understand how the business works, to be diving in and spending a lot of money on recording a record. It takes time to meet people. It takes time to make connections and understand how everything's intertwined and how you can develop yourself as an artist before you need to take that step in recording. Now, it's a good idea to come here and maybe do a really cheap demo, do just a guitar vocal kind of thing, maybe a small band thing, just something that you can have as a reference for yourself that you can put in front of people and get input on what you need to improve on. But the very first thing that I learned when I moved here to Nashville was that I was nowhere near as good of an engineer as I thought I was. You're thrown into this situation where literally the best of the best are all competing for one spot, and you quickly learn, I need to use this to make myself better, to bring myself to the next level. And there's nothing wrong with all of a sudden realizing you're not as good as you thought, as long as you take that and turn it into a positive and say, hey, I need to do this, I need to do this, and I need to bring these things together to make myself successful. The second thing is people don't make a business plan. It's a business. If you want an investor to be interested in you, if you want a label to be interested in you, to put money behind you, you've got to approach it the same way you'd approach any other investor. You need a plan, and if they can see a plan, you're a lot more likely to get input from them, get what you need from them. And you can't write a plan if you don't understand the business, which comes back to the first mistake people make. They don't take the time to learn how everything works. It takes some time. maybe even a year, before you understand how things are intertwined, before you meet the right people, and things like that. And it also helps you stay on track. Everybody knows musicians and creative people, you know, we tend to be a little bit out there. We tend to have problems focusing. We all have ADD. So it helps you have a line to follow so you know where you want to end up. And there's no reason that business plan can't change. A lot of different things happen. And it can be flexible, but you need to at least have a set of goals that are placed in order that'll allow you to get to the point where you can be successful in your career. The third thing that people really mess up on is they don't stick it out. There are countless artists. The third thing that people mess up on is they don't stick it out. There's this conception in Nashville that all these artists have all of a sudden blown up and come out of nowhere, and it's just not the case. They've all been working for 5-10 years down on Broadway, or working in the small honky-tonks and the bars, doing that kind of stuff before they become Sugarland or become Tim McGraw or become whoever. It's a lot of work, and it's a lot of doing stuff that you don't really want to do in order to bring yourself to that point. I can't tell you how many times. The third thing that people really mess up on is that they don't stick it out. It takes a long time. The preconceived notion that these artists that are on top of the charts today, you know, sprang out of nowhere overnight is just not true. They've been working at it for 5-10 years in a lot of cases. It takes a long time. I can't tell you how many times I hear people say, hey, I was about to give up, and then all of a sudden this producer walks in the door and hears me play, and now I'm Jason Aldean, or I'm Jennifer Nettles, or whoever. It's a long process, and it's a lot of work, and it's very hard. But the biggest piece of advice that I could probably give you is to stick it out and keep trying to make yourself better. Guys, thank you for checking this video out. If you have any questions, please visit us at RainKingRecording.com. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at RKRecording. And if you do decide to work with us, we want to help you in all these areas. We want to, you know, help you understand how, you know, not to dive in head first. The things you need to do to get yourself in order to meet the right people, where you should go, who you should hang out with, the places you should end up. We'll also help you out with a business plan, because your success is our success. We want to make sure that you guys can continue to do this as long as you can, because that you're going to come back to us, and we love working with successful people. And again, stick it out. Stick it out, stick it out, stick it out. It's hard. It is a lot of work, and if you don't stick it out, there's no chance you're going to succeed. So guys, again, check us out at RainKingRecording.com. Follow us at RK Recording on Twitter. Find us on Facebook. Just search for Rain King Recording. And you can also find us on MySpace at RK Recording. Thank you guys, and hope to talk to you soon. Bye.